Another week, another Game Pass announcement. There are 12 games coming to the service over the next 7 days. Some of these we have covered already on the channel. If you have a look back at my previous video, which is about the day one games coming to Game Pass, some of them are in here as well, but there's a whole bunch of new ones that just got announced too. As always, super exciting. Lots of new stuff to play. It's just getting out of hand. We are going to get into that in just a minute's time. Before we do, if you enjoy the content that we create here at Direckt Gaming, I'd love for you to hit the like and subscribe buttons and click on the notification bell as well if you don't want to miss a single upload. We're here to give you positive Xbox content and help you find your next favorite game on Game Pass and bring you the latest news. And our podcast, Controllers and Coffee, goes live every single Tuesday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Without further ado, let's get into some new games dropping on Game Pass July 2021. So the first few games are already on the service. Battlefield 5 is number one here, and that one is coming to cloud through EA Play. I believe it's already on PC and console. It's got a 78% on Metacritic. Everybody knows this game. DICE and EA came out in 2018. That is now available for cloud streaming. Cris Tales, which we covered on last week's video and which has an incredibly cool art style. It's a love letter to JRPGs of the past with just incredible style, great color palette. I've been playing this one a bit. It's really fun. Definitely recommend giving it a download. It dropped day one just the other day, so go check that one out. At the moment, it's on a 79 on Metacritic for the Switch, but there are a lot of reviews coming in that are really positive for the Xbox and PlayStation as well, and a user rating of 8.5. Definitely check out Cris Tales, available right now. Also available now, which came out on the 22nd, which by the time this releases will be a day or two ago. Atomicrops is available on cloud, console, and PC from Birdbath Games and Raw Fury. This game came out in May 2020 and has a 75% on Metacritic, and they call this one an action roguelite farming simulator. Cultivate ultra GMO crops, scavenge the wasteland of the post-apocalypse, recruit a herd of helpful farm animals, and maybe even find love, all while battling with swarms of mutated beasts to defend your farm, the last farm on Earth. This game actually looks really cool. I love the pixel style. Definitely one that I will be adding to my backlog, that is for sure. Check that out now on all platforms on Game Pass. Also available right now is Raji, an Ancient Epic. This one has dropped on cloud, console, and PC as well from Nodding Head Games. I played the demo of this one last year. It's a pretty decent game. It's like an action RPG, but it is set within Indian mythology, and it's got a really cool design, really interesting setting that not a lot of games have. It's only got a 70% on Metacritic, but it's definitely worth a go. It was nominated for Best Debut Game at last year's Game Awards. Check this one out right now. Last Stop from Variable State and Annapurna Interactive is a game I've been smashing out this morning. It is really, really cool. I highly recommend downloading this one if you like a good narrative-heavy game. Kind of gives me vibes of something like Life is Strange or even the Telltale series. It's really, really interesting. It's got a really mysterious story, and I'm excited to finish that one off. It's just got its claws in me. No Metacritic score yet. This is another day one game that just released onto Game Pass. So I highly recommend downloading this one. It is really, really cool. And let me know down below if you've been playing Last Stop. On July 26th, so in just a few days' time, some backwards compatible games are coming to the service. We've got Blinx, the Time Sweeper, which is backwards compatible from the original Xbox, coming to cloud and console. It's from Artoon and published by Microsoft back in 2002. I always see people mentioning this game, wanting it to come to Game Pass, so here you go. It's got a 71 on Metacritic, which isn't amazing. User score is about 80. So not bad if you want to play an old school 3D third-person platformer thing. Definitely check out Blinx. Also coming out on the 26th is another back compat game, which is coming to cloud and console as well from FASA Studio and Microsoft Publishing. From back in 2003 on the OG Xbox, it is Crimson Skies: High Road to Revenge. This game has an 88 on Metacritic. It seems like it was hugely beloved when it came out. It wasn't a massive seller, but it seems to be a bit of a cult classic. Crazy high Metacritic score. It got like a 9 out of 10 from Game Informer, 9.1 out of 10 from IGN back when it released. Definitely one that I think fans of the series will probably be excited that is now on Game Pass. Have you ever played it? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. What makes Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge so special? Because the user score and the Metacritic score are both really, really high. So there's a good one to go on your back compat list. On July 27th, another flight game which we've spoken about a million times on this channel is Flight Simulator, coming to Xbox Series X and S. It's got a 91 on Metacritic for the PC version. I'm really excited to see how this game is going to perform on console. It is just a huge achievement what Asobo and Microsoft have managed to do. This is the first Xbox Game Studios game to come purely to next-gen consoles. So let me know your thoughts about Flight Simulator after it releases in just a few days' time. On July 29th, Lethal League Blaze drops onto cloud, console, and PC. Lethal League Blaze is an intense, high-speed ball game with unique characters, out-of-sight sounds, and none of that weak. In Shine City, the anti-gravity ball game has long been illegal. The group who kept playing was dubbed the Lethal League. Even now, with their sport pushed underground, players and crews compete in the league for challenge and respect. In the game, your goal is to beat your opponents with the ball. You can manipulate the ball to get the perfect angle and use your character's special moves to surprise them. But every strike speeds up the ball or even doubles its speeds up to shatteringly extreme velocities. Released back in July 2019, there are hardly any reviews out for this game. There are 2 reviews on Metacritic for this game, a 90 and an 80, and the user reviews are really good as well. So if you like a bit of crazy, bonkers, fighting, ball games kind of thing, check out Lethal League Blaze, console, cloud, and PC on July 29th. Another one on July 29th is Omno, which was announced just shortly after my last video went live. This is another day one title from Studio Inky Fox and Future Friends Games. This one looks incredibly beautiful. I've already got it pre-downloaded. It's a third-person adventure by solo developer Jonas Monkey. Sorry if I've got that wrong. It will take you through lush forests, across a sun-blasted desert, over a frigid tundra, and the power of a lost civilization will even carry you to the clouds. On the way, you will meet strange creatures, encounter many surprises, and maybe make a friend. Besides offering an interactive world, Omno challenges you with puzzles, hidden secrets, and obstacles to overcome in 3D puzzle platformer style. This game just looks stunning. I cannot wait to give this one a go. It is the kind of game I really love. So check that one out in just a few days' time, also on the 29th. Project Wingman is coming to PC Game Pass, also on July 29th, from Australian developer Sector D2 and published by Humble. This game's got a 75% on Metacritic, but a user score of 8.7, which is really cool. It is a combat flight action game, kind of in the vein of Ace Combat. I believe it was originally kickstarted, and it was also funded through an Epic Games Unreal Dev Grant, which is really cool. It released December the 1st last year, and it's coming to PC Game Pass just before the end of the month. Finally, probably the big hitter of July 29th at least, to wrap up the month also is The Ascent from Neon Giant and Curve Digital. Again, we've spoken about this game a lot on the channel. It looks really cool. It's like a twin stick ARPG set in a cyberpunk world. It looks really, really fun. It's got some incredible visuals. I can't wait to see what the Xbox Series X enhancements include. Definitely one I'll be downloading on day one and giving a go, and a bit of co-op fun could be really, really cool for this one. That is cloud, console, and PC. And that is all of the games. There are a few little things to talk about as well. Now there are more than 80 games with touch controls, which Microsoft are really putting a lot of effort into. There's City Skylines, Darkest Dungeon, Fable 1, 2, and 3, Fusion Frenzy, Goner 2, Joyride Turbo, Outlast 2, Steep, Bard's Tale, Bard's Tale 4, and the Bard's Tale Trilogy, as well as the excellent indie game Wild at Heart, all added to the touch controls for xCloud as well. That is awesome. They're really making xCloud work for people who don't want to carry a controller everywhere and people who want to be able to just pick up a game on their phone and be able to play that game. Check out the list of games over on Xbox's website, and leaving the service on July the 31st, it lurks below the Tourist and Undermine. So if you want to get those games into your collection for 20% off, buy them before the end of the month. That is crazy. So many games coming to the service this month. It is just insane that only 3 games are leaving, but all these games are joining the service, and a lot of these are day one. Let me know down below what ones you're most excited about. I'm really loving Last Stop. I'm going to go keep playing it as soon as I've done this video. Also, Cris Tales is great. I'm really enjoying that too. And of course, Flight Simulator, the Ascent, Omno. Oh my God, there's just so much stuff here. Let me know down below which ones you're most excited about. And like I said at the start of the video, if you enjoy what we do here, I would love for you to hit like and subscribe. Check me out over on Twitter as well, at Direckt Gaming. Follow the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Just search for Controllers and Coffee, and check us out live every Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.